Namaste. My name is Nick. Thank you for joining me for today's short, energizing Hatha Yoga practice. We're going to get started at the top of the mat, so find your way up to stand. With your feet together or slightly apart, stack the head directly above the heels. Bring the hands together at the heart. Close your eyes and take a moment to drop in. Gather some energy by pushing down through the feet, lifting up through the crown of the head, and finding a bit of activation through the navel center. We'll start the practice with one round of Om. Inhale deeply. Start to round out your breath. Long, slow, deep inhales, followed by long, slow, deep exhales. Surya Namaskar. Stretch the arms up overhead. Reach the fingertips out. Fold forward over the legs. Bend your knees so that the hands come down to the floor. Step the right foot back. Drop the right knee down. Lift your chin and chest up. Plank. Step the left foot back to meet the right. And lower down. Knees, chest, and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Cobra pose. Peel the chest up. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips up. Stay here for an extra moment. Reach through your hands. Lift through your sits bones. Relax your neck and gaze back towards your toes. And step right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Lift the gaze up. Step left foot forward to meet the right. And fold. Come up with the torso and arms. Reach the arms up overhead. And pull thumbs down to the heart. Again, inhale, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Left foot back, lower the knee down, lift the gaze up. Plank, step the right foot back. And drop down, knees, chest, and chin. Cobra pose, lift the chest up, press the hips down. Down dog, reach the hips back. Again, an extra breath here. Really energize through the arms. Reach back through the hips. Find some pressure down through your feet. Step left foot forward between the hands. Lower the right knee down. Lift the gaze up. And step right foot to meet the left. Fold and relax your neck. Rise up. Stretch the arms overhead. Breathe in. And pull the thumbs down to the heart. One breath at a time now. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back, lower the knee and inhale. Plank pose. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, chin. Cobra pose. Down dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, lift the gaze. Feet together, fold, exhale. Inhale, stand, reach the arms up. Thumbs to heart center, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back, lower the knee down, inhale. Plank pose, step the right foot back. Drop down, knees, chest and chin. Cobra pose. And downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right knee down to the floor. Feet together, forward fold. Rise up, stretch the arms a little bit back at the top. Reach out of the waist. Hands to heart. A couple more rounds like that. Forward fold. Right foot back, knee down. Plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Feet together, forward fold. Come up and stretch back. Thumbs to heart center. Again, go back. Forward fold. Left foot back, lower the knee. Plank pose. Lower down. Curve the spine. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Feet together, fold. Come up, stretch the arms overhead. Hands to heart center. Last one, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back, knee down, inhale. Plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward, left knee down, inhale. Feet together, forward fold, exhale. Rise up and stretch, inhale. Thumbs to heart center, exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hinge, fold. Left foot back, knee down. Plank. Lower down. Inhale, curve the spine. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale. Feet together, forward fold. Exhale. Rise up, stretch the arms overhead. And hands to heart center. Take a moment here to round out your breath. And feel the circulation increasing, the heart rate increasing, temperature increasing. Round out your breath. Now grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand, stretch the arms up, and start to bend over to your right. Squeeze your legs together, contract the glutes, push your feet down, and try to keep everything from the waist down in the same place. Use your inhales to lift both sides of the ribs up, and then the exhales to go a little bit further to the right and a little bit further back with the arms. Back through center, change the grip on the hands, go the other way. Again, feel two legs squeeze together. Feet push down, glutes on. Sides of the ribs lift on the inhales. And reach on the exhales. Steady your gaze and breathe. Come back up through center. Use all that length. Hook the thumbs together. Squeeze the legs together. Pull your fingers wide. Stretch your arms back as you press the hips forward. Lift the gaze and breathe. You can modify here by taking hands to the lower back. Otherwise, keep the arms up and use the arms to lift the rib cage up. Pick up the back of the heart with your shoulder blades. And then fold forward. Reach down for the ankles and pull. Feel your elbow tips sliding up to bring crown of the head down. Release the hands down to the floor. Take your feet a bit wider, about hips distance apart. And then right foot's going to go back for warrior one. So toes slightly wider. Heel angles down. Rise up. Interlace the fingers together. Flip the palms to face up towards the sky. Push the ceiling up with your arms. Drop the hips down. And then press the floor away with your feet. You can lift your gaze up if that's comfortable for your neck. Otherwise, gaze straight ahead. Now clasp the hands together behind the back. Squeeze the arms, the shoulders, and fold down to the inside of the left leg. Relax the neck. Gaze back towards the right heel. Hug the left hip in. Push the left foot down and keep the arch of the right foot lifted. Let your exhales help you to relax, head closer to the floor near your left big toe. Hands to the mat. Lower the right knee down to the floor. Come upright for a prayer twist. So right elbow is going to go to the top of the left thigh. Join the hands together in prayer. Lift the chest up to the thumbs. Reach the seat back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Then turn the chest up away from the thumbs. Go to down dog first. Lower the hands to the floor. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Push the front of the mat away with the hands. Move the hips back in space. Then move forward into plank. We'll go on the right hand side plank. So feel free to lower your right knee to the floor and then activate the glutes to bring the hips to the middle of the mat. Lift the left arm up. If you can do this pose with your knee off the floor, do that. Either way, steady, slow breaths. Plank pose. Go to the other side, left knee down towards the floor, or stack the legs, right arm up towards the sky. Again, contract the glutes so the hips move a little bit more to the middle, and then lean the skull and the shoulder blades back, while keeping the left palm completely flat. Lower the right hand down. Step the left foot back, high plank. Push the floor away. Reach through the arms. And then drop down knees, chest, and chin. Cobra pose, curve the spine. Downward facing dog. Right foot to right thumb, warrior one. Pivot back, heel down, rise up. Clasp the hands with the opposite fingers on top, so the awkward grip. Reach the arms up. Hold the ceiling up with your arms. Relax the inner shoulders down. Again, if the gaze can go up, keep the gaze up. Change the grip to behind the back. Again, keep the awkward grip. Squeeze the arms together. Fold inside of right leg. Humble warrior. Let the neck relax so the gaze falls back towards the left heel. Use your exhales to relax head a little bit closer to the space inside of the right big toe. And then push the floor away with the right foot. Release the hands to the floor. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Drop the knee down. Rise up, prayer twist. Left elbow, top of the right thigh. Hands to prayer, lift the chest. Establish your breath. Down dog, hands to the floor, right foot back to meet the left. Reach through the arms, and feel the reaching of your arms moves your hips further to the back of the room. Then find plank pose. Left knee can again come down or side plank. This time, if you can, step your right foot back behind you. Pick the hips up, stretch the right arm forward. Lift the hips up. Relax the neck. Squeeze the floor with the left fingers and keep the palm flat. Return back to plank pose. Change sides on the right hands. Again, you can drop the knee or take the left foot behind you. Bridge the right hip up especially. Contract the glutes and reach the left arm out of the left waistband. Plank pose. Reach through the arms, stretch the crown of the head forward. Find a little bit of contraction to the glutes so that the hips are not higher than the shoulders. Then drop knees, chest, and chin. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior two. Drop the back heel down. Come up. Reach the left knee forward. Send back of the hips down a bit. Open the arms and reach. Let's even add in the cow face arms here. So you're going to take the left arm up to reach down the spine, the right arm down to reach up the spine. And you're looking to grab right behind the shoulder blades. And if that's not available to you, see here, grab onto your shirt or if you have a strap handy. Otherwise, just reach for something. Reach the elbows away from one another. Turn the gaze to the back of the room. Open the arms up, side angle pose. Lean forward, lower the left arm down inside of the left leg. Push the arm and leg together, spin the chest up. Drop the left hip, pull it in, lean head back. Good, and come back up. Shorten the stance up a bit. Take your left hand forward of the left foot and slightly wider, half moon pose. Option to add an Ardha Chapasana by bending your right knee, but instead of grabbing the foot from the inside and kicking up, grab the outside of the foot, kick back, and lean your hips in the opposite direction. I find that a wider stance with the left hand makes this a little bit easier. And then release downward facing dog. Steady couple of breaths here. Feel free to add an extra movement if you want it. Right foot forward, warrior two. Find the appropriate stance. Drop the hips. Reach the back of the pelvis down. Open the arms and then go with the right arm up. Reaches down the spine. Left arm comes down to reach up. If you have the grip, elbows stretch away. Head to the back of the room. Open up the arms, Parsva Konasana, right arm inside of the right leg, left arm up. Keep reaching your tailbone, the back of your hips, down to the floor. Lengthen out the lower back. Then push your right arm and right leg together, roll the chest open. Stand on your right foot with integrity. Push through the heel, the ball of the foot, and use that to support you. Back up, warrior two, slightly shorter stance. Right hand goes forward of the right foot, half moon pose. Again, feel free to stay here, or if you can catch the top of the foot with your left hand, kick it back behind you. Downward facing dog. Make your way back. Get long through your arms. Again, if you want to take some extra movement, take some extra movement. Hop forward onto the shins. Take your toes together, your knees wide. Low camel pose. Base down into your fingertips or your palms if you need a little bit more support. Roll your tailbone forward so strongly that your hips begin to lift up. So you're trying to feel that the pose comes from the hips lifting up, not as much the chest lifting up. Press the toes down, curl the tailbone up, reach the knees forward. Do whatever feels comfortable with your neck. Release, sit back to the heels, set the hands down, take a few breaths. Eyes can be open, resting on one point, or eyes closed. All right, make your way onto your belly for bow pose, Dhanurasana. If you can't do bow pose, feel free to just lift the legs up and do a locust pose. Otherwise, grab for tops of feet and kick the feet up. Press the hips down. Let your torso get pulled back by your legs. And release. Rest the forehead down. Smooth out the breath. All right, slip the hands underneath the shoulders and just very briefly dolphin pose. So if you can do forearm stand with a scorpion, you'll do that. One more background to continue energizing the body. Otherwise, just do dolphin pose by setting the elbows down onto the floor, interlacing the fingers, lifting the knees up, pushing your chest back. Reach the arms down into the floor. Curl the tips of the sits bones up and relax your neck. Long, slow, deep breathing. Again, if dolphin pose, Again, a forearm stand scorpion is in your practice, or if you can do the pose of the wall, and that's not going to be a big detour for you, take it now, about 5 more breaths. Good, and set the knees down onto the floor. Again, come to sit upright. If you need a child's pose or that's just going to suit you better, take that. But if you find that child's pose might dampen your energy a bit, stay upright. And if you're folded forward, come upright. Drop hips to the left, cross the right foot over the left thigh, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Turn to your right. If this isn't so great for your legs, you could straighten your bottom leg forward and even move your right foot a bit more forward. And this will, especially for those of you that find that you get stuck here, moving this right foot, the top leg forward, can give you a little bit more lift for the torso. Good, release, change sides. All right, and then release, Gomukhasana. So you'll extend your left leg straight first. Stack your right knee on top of your left knee so that there's no space now. This is half variation where the legs are more set up like this. And if this is enough for you, you're going to stay here, work the forward fold. Those of you that can, take the feet outside of the hips. This does have an arm position. We worked that a little bit earlier on in the Warrior 2. Feel free to skip it for now and just take a few breaths, 5 breaths to fold forward over your legs. And if there's no ability to fold forward, don't worry about it. Use your hands to post into and lift the chest up to take some pressure off the hips. All right, take your time, change legs. Left on top of right, bottom leg can be straight. Use your hands to post or fold forward. 5 breaths. And then release. So if you have the time to take a Shavasana, you'll lay down and take a Shavasana. If not, you'll stay with me in a cross-legged seated position. You could also come into the cross-legged seat when we do this final breathing exercise and then lay down. Otherwise, lay down and do the breathing exercise. There's different combinations. Just you're either going to sit or lay down. That's up to you. But we'll close with box breathing, a nice even-ended practice to end our class. The inhale will be for 4 seconds. Retention at the top will be for 4 seconds. The exhale will be 4 seconds, and the retention at the bottom 4 seconds. Sit tall, close your eyes, or lay down, get comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale the air out. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Final cycle. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And let the breath go. Settle into the space. Be still for a couple of moments. Feel the cumulative effects of your efforts. And enjoy a few moments to yourself in ease. Be receptive to the divine grace that lives deep within the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have more time to stay and be still, please do so. Namaste.